Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Robbins here, author of the best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business, and creator of the CD series, the Rockstar Recruiting School and the Masterclass Edition, all of which you can find at sarahrobbins.com. Welcome to our 2015 kickoff series, where we are talking about how to rock your network marketing business and boil back down to the basics. We talked a little bit last time about planning, the power of planning. Today, we're going to be talking about promoting product and rocking your customer base. Next, we'll be talking about the power of prospecting and rocking your recruiting. And then, of course, the power of duplication. What does it take to build big in network marketing? Make sure you don't miss a beat and you're subscribed to our YouTube at youtube.com/skincare consultants and to our blog and our newsletter, both of which you can find at sarahrobbins.com. Let's dive right in. Today, we are going to be talking about the power of promoting products and building a rockin' customer base. We know that once people try our product or service, they're hooked, right? Oftentimes they become our best ambassadors and later join us in the business. In fact, I've got a quick story for you to prove this point, and then we'll get right into our tips for today. I'm going to give you 5 tips to rock your customer base. But first, a little story. I call this story with my team the Crystal Coder approach. We've got 2 top leaders on our team named Crystal Archie and Debbie Coder. Now, both have built big businesses and, of course, one of the fastest growing teams in our company. Now, actually, it's a really cool story because Debbie was a homeschooling mom of 5, and Crystal was a consultant in our company who was building her business. And Crystal was smart. She was using the power of social media to share about her products. One of the tips that I'll talk to you about today. She was posting before and after pictures and testimonials. And one day, Debbie Coder saw Crystal's post and said, "All right, Crystal, I'm ready to learn more about your products." So think about that. If you can be posting before and after pictures or testimonials, if you have a service. And Crystal was super smart. She did not stop the conversation at the product. She honored Debbie's request, told her all about the product, but then said, "Debbie, if you're interested in the product, I might as well tell you about our program for distributors. This way you can get your best possible discount on the product and possibly earn some money for free earn your products for free or earn a little extra money by sharing your results with others." I hope you took note of that language. Perhaps you'd like to take a look at our distributor program so you can learn more about our discounts and, of course, see how possibly you could earn your products for free or a little extra money by sharing your results with others. So Debbie said, "Sure, tell me more," and Crystal did. She ended up joining her in the business and went on to build one of the biggest, fastest growing teams within our company. Simply because Crystal understood the value of talking about the products, promoting the products, but also taking the conversation one step further and sharing the value, the discounts, the opportunity within the business as well. So customers truly are the gift that keeps on giving. Let's talk about 5 simple ways that you can rock your customer base and, of course, be promoting your product. The first way is through events, personal events. Now, our company is not a party plan company. We don't even have a hostess incentive program. However, I understand the power and value of events. It's a great way to get your opportunity and products in front of a lot of people all at one time. In fact, when I was a teacher working full-time hours, if I only had an hour to be working in my business, I would rather be in front of 10 people versus just calling a couple people during that time frame. So I would host events. New Year could be, a New Year theme. New Year, new you, whatever the case may be. But I would host events, and I would actually do them monthly, but I would also ask people to host events for me. I would say something like, "My business is building in your area, and I would love to meet new people. In exchange for some free product, or maybe my distributor discount on the product, would you be willing to host an event for me? I'll do all the work. You simply invite your friends." It's a great way to get in front of your friends' network as well. And again, keep your funnel full with new leads for your network marketing business. So those are personal events. Number 2, what about team events, events that you can do with your team. Perhaps hosting a customer appreciation event. We did that with our team locally here in Michigan, and it was so powerful. You know, it's one thing to go to a business opportunity meeting where there's more distributors than there are guests, but when you host those customer appreciation events and you say, this is for our friends, our family, our loyal customers, we're going to be doing drawings and giveaways and having a really fun time. Truth be told, it could be a very similar presentation that you'd see at a business meeting, but it puts a fun flair in it in terms of the way you market it. Watch and see what happens, as it did with us. We had far more guests than we did distributors. You know, each distributor was showing up with 10 guests. And we actually did our event. We did a little luncheon, and we chose to pay for our guests because we got a good, you know, per head price. We literally had to bring our presentation into the overflow room. We just played some DVD clips showcasing our opportunity and our products and shared some testimonials, did some giveaways, did some demos, and it was by far one of our most profitable events. And again, we did it together with our team, so there wasn't a pressure for one person to fill a room. It was something that we all did together. Other things that we do together sometimes are vendor events. So you can go to Craigslist.com or eventlister.com or check online or your local newspaper and look for events that maybe are held at schools or churches. You know, sometimes those huge events often, you know, just get too expensive. So I look for those small ones where maybe it's, you know, less than $100 to host a table. And for me, I know if I sell one product, then I'm going to make my money back. But I share a lot of tips for that over on my blog at sarahrobbins.com, so you'll have to check it out. But the key is with that is be friendly and engaging. Go make friends with the other vendors, oftentimes who are also very entrepreneurial. You know, you have the opportunity to sit behind a table, but I don't do that. I push my table back, and I actually, you know, push it toward the wall. So push it back toward the wall. You stand in front of the table and have something that you're raffling off. Hey, come enter to win our free eye cream or whatever the case it may be, and you have them fill out the form, so then you can build your list because you've got their email, their contact information. The fortune is in the follow-up. And before they leave, you can say, oh, come here, I want to show you the product that it is that we're raffling off. Maybe you're in skincare. If you could change one thing about your skin, what would it be? Start to engage them in conversation. Ask them if they'd be interested in learning more, and note that on the form. And again, remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Third tip to build a powerful customer base and make people aware of your products or services is, if applicable, gift it at every occasion. You know, whether it's birthdays, holidays, or even raffles. You know, sometimes you can sign up to auction something off or raffle something off, and why not donate something small? I'll never forget, as a former kindergarten teacher, one of my favorite gifts was actually a hand regimen from another direct selling company. One of the parents in my class bought it from a direct seller, and this direct seller was so smart because she actually labeled everything. Every bottle was labeled with a little sticky label with her contact information so I could follow up when I ran out. And that's what I did. Again, the gift that kept on giving. If you know people are going to love your products, and when they try them, they're going to be hooked, why not give them an opportunity to try it? Whether it be through a gift certificate or some sort of credit, maybe your discount on your product or service, or a little freebie as well. So be thinking about that. Gift it at every occasion. Number 4, leverage social media. I don't have time to get into social media right now because I could do hours worth of training, which I have. And if you want to find it for free, go to youtube.com/skincare consultants. You will find social media part 1, which is on Facebook, social media part 2, which is on other social channels, how to develop a hot prospecting base there. But social media really is all about telling stories, showcasing before and after pictures, sharing testimonials of people who are having great results with the products or even with the business too. Remember, as people engage on your posts and say, tell me more, you're not going to just shoot them a bunch of information, right? I mean, you can do portions of the business online, but nothing replaces those direct connections, those conversations we have by phone. You're going to say, great, what's a good time and number to tell you more? I would love to reach out and share more with you about what we've got going on in our awesome company. And then you take the conversation offline. So check out my YouTube videos on those, and there you'll learn more about how to rock your customer base on social media. Number 5, if this applies to your company, if you have a physical product that you can sample out, what about using a sample pack approach? So I told you, first and foremost, if you don't have products you can sample, you're going to keep your business cards in your bag, and you're going to play a game and say, I'm not going home till 3 cards are gone, till I've made 3 contacts for my business. You have to hold yourself accountable. Somebody gives you great service. Hey, thanks for your great service today. We're looking for people like you for our business. Well, what do? You tell them more. Now, if you have a primary job, right, and they say, what do you do? Well, I'm a teacher, but my passion is my XYZ business, whatever your business is, and you tell them more. That can be a good sales clerk, a good bank teller. It could be a good server that you say, thanks for your service. We're looking for great people like you. Exchange information, follow up. Maybe, you're in line with somebody, or, you meet somebody and, you compliment them and ask questions. Oh, cute kids, where do they go to school? Oh, I love your bag. Where did you get that? And you start to just kind of make friends with them. Maybe you're thinking, how do I transition my business in? It's super simple to transition your business in as you're conversating and talking with people. When you leave a conversation, just say, I've loved talking to you today and would love to stay in touch. Before I go, I just wanted to leave you with a little gift just to thank you for your time. Tell them a little bit about what it is and what it does, and just say, I promise you, you're going to love it. And if you promise me you try it, then we'll follow up and, I'll definitely stay in touch and see what you thought. Guys, don't overcomplicate this. Keep this simple. Remember, daily activity is the cure to what ails you. Now get out there and go and rock your customer base. Customers are the gift that keep on giving. I'd love to hear your comments about today's session, so be sure you post those, but don't forget to share this training with your rock stars. See you next time as we talk about power prospecting. Rock on, rock stars.